Hey guys, it is Vanessa, and it's been a while, so I'm excited to be showing you off an easy peasy recipe that is going to bring like dinner in a snap on your table, and oh my gosh, for a fraction of the price of what you would normally pay to eat out, right? So that is always the winner here. So I'm just gonna get rolling now. I already have some water boiling and the pan's heating up. So we're gonna make a delicious chicken pad thai. So yum, yum, yum. One of my absolute favorites. And to start off, what we're going to do is just take our chicken breasts, and here is a money saving tip for you, okay? So whenever you buy these, now we normally buy in bulk. This is a teeny weeny thing, but apparently the cost of chicken is like skyrocketing. So we have a teeny weeny thing right here of chicken. If you can get it for cheaper, absolutely get it in bulk. You're gonna save a ton of money. But you're probably like, oh my word, some of the chicken breast is large as my head, right? So you need to trim them down. We're going to show you this favorite thing. I show this off all the time. Seriously, it's one of my absolute must-haves with Pampered Chef, okay? So this is the close-in cut. Comes in a set. The knife is blue now, so you'll see that it's green. No worries, okay? So it is spring-loaded on the top and the bottom. So when we put our chicken breast in here, it's going to slice it right in half. This also works for cherry tomatoes, grapes, bagels, English muffins, anything like that. But I use it for the most for chicken, okay? So we're just gonna take our chicken here. I never touch raw meat, gross, right? So I'm gonna use my tongs, just gonna put it right inside here, and just take your knife. It needs to be 7 inches long or longer, okay? Just so that the tip can stick out the other side. So you're just gonna slice right across. And guys, as long as you are using any of the Pampered Chef products with the safety feature, so this like is on the top, you aren't going to get hurt, right? So how exciting is that? No blood, no emergency room visits. We don't have any time for that. Who wants to pay the deductible, right? Okay, so just slice that right in half. Look how easy peasy this is. So when I buy my chicken in bulk, I always slice the entire thing and I freeze half of it. Here is why. So number one, you're gonna get double the amount out that you normally would. So a regular person might eat like half a chicken breast when it's sliced in half rather than feeling like you have to eat the full thing, right? It's also going to freeze faster, thaw faster, and it's going to cook faster and more evenly. So it's a win all the way around. You're going to be saving money, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be like, oh, right? Okay, so just gonna put these off to the side, and I'm only gonna cook up a few of these tonight, and I'm gonna save the other one just because of all the reasons I just mentioned, all right? So let me just slice this right in half here. Super duper quick and easy. I know sometimes that we've got chicken sales going on where you can buy it in bulk. Totally do that, okay? So you can even jam the ones in here that are as large as your head, and it will still work. If they look too big for you after one slice, go through again or again. Sometimes I'll do them into quarters. It's totally fine, but this is so much cheaper than getting chicken tenders from the store, right? Okay, so we got all of these done, and now the next thing that I'm going to do is I've already have the wok warming up over here. So I'm just gonna put 2 tablespoons of oil in there. So let me just get this ready to go. Just pour that in. And I've got some water boiling over here in the everyday rock crock. We're gonna do our noodles in that. I should have timed this to see just how long it's gonna be. So I have my oil, and I've got my my water going. So I've got some rice noodles here. So I'm just gonna use about half a box of this. I am going away from the directions on the pad thai mix. It's going to be okay because I want more noodles because we're big eaters around here. So let me just cut this open here. These are our kitchen shears. Everybody's got to have a set of these, right? They cut through practically everything. They cut through chicken bones, they cut through finger bones, also cut through wires, limbs, everything else that you can think of. But if you're going to be doing like pruning and stuff, please get a second set so you don't like not use it in the kitchen, okay? So let me just trim this open here. And I'm just going to do about half of this. I'm not going to measure, so if you're like, oh my word, she was supposed to do 4 ounces and she's doing like half the bag, it's about 7, okay? So I've got my rice noodles here, and we're gonna boil this for about 4 to 6 minutes. So I'm gonna set my timer here for 5 minutes. It's gonna be like super quick and easy, okay? So I've got my oil. I'm just gonna add some chicken breast right in here. I'm gonna do about 3 pieces. Get a smaller piece here. Woo! Okay. I should have worn an apron because this is gonna splatter me with grease, okay? So while that is going, I am going to get our pad thai mix ready, okay? So if you have not seen these are amazing. I was actually torn. I was thinking about doing scampi tonight or pad thai, but I couldn't find them. But these come in a set of 3, both of those sets for $11. And you've got the flavorings. You just have to add a couple ingredients and voila, you are completely done, okay? So I already have some water in here. I'm just gonna follow the directions that are on the back. So let me just tear this open. We need to add 6 tablespoons of water, check. 1 package of the pad thai mix. So I've got that. 5 tablespoons of soy sauce. So I have 4 measured out here. How cute is this little thing, right? So there's 4. And let me get 1 more tablespoon of soy sauce. Now, it said on the back of there to season the chicken. I didn't season it. You can do it if you want. We're okay. I'm a rule breaker over here. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is add in some rice vinegar. That's totally optional, but I like the flavor, so I'm going to add about a tablespoon or 2 of the rice vinegar in. This gives it a little extra flavor. No biggie, right? I like to keep these sort of things on hand. That way when you make these recipes, you don't have to buy anything and you get all of the same delicious flavors that you like for a fraction of the cost, okay? So here we got the mini whipper here. We're just gonna mix right inside, okay? Very, very easy. Okay, so we're gonna wait until our chicken is done here. So while that is cooking, let me just talk to you a little bit about the stainless non-stick cookware, okay? So if you are like me, you probably feel like there are 2 skills that you need, or 2 things that you need to be able to cook in stainless, right? One of them is attention and the other one is skill. And I don't have either of them because I'm always like doing other things, and you probably relate to that, right? So this is made for the people who have neither of those items. So it has all of the benefits of non-stick and all of the benefits of stainless, but for regular folks, right? So love. It has this non-stick coating on the inside, which is going to give you a great sear. And if you're a stainless lover, you know all that fond and deliciousness that comes off of your food, and you can scrape it off and make gravies and delicious things like that. You're still going to get that with this pan, but you don't have to be hovering over it all the time. Because look, I'm not even paying attention really. But I just flipped that chicken. That is going well. So it's going to be done in about no time. But this is the wok. We also have a couple skillets, and oh my word, did you see the cute little 8-inch one? You're gonna love that for your omelets and different things like that. They are just a great pan for a 1-pan meal, because who likes dishes? Not me. But guess what? I don't have one, but if you were lucky enough to have a dishwasher, these are dishwasher safe. They also work on your induction stove. So hot diggity dog, right? Okay, so this chicken is turning out good. Just going to move things around just a little bit. Our noodles are looking fantastic over here. Let me give this a stir. So I love rice noodles. My goodness, I love everything about this recipe. And when we're done, I'm going to sprinkle on some peanuts. We always keep those in stock around here. And it's going to be just like we went out. But if you haven't seen these, go to Aldi's and pick yourself up a jar of these. The price has gone up, but they're like less than $2. And I normally will use one of these to make a thing of homemade peanut butter in my deluxe cooking blender. Oh my word. You'll never want to buy peanut butter ever again, because this is so much cheaper. It's super delicious and very, very creamy. Love. Okay? So let me give the chicken here a little bit of a snip. Just gonna snip it up here. Just make sure it's cooked evenly. It looks amazing, smells amazing. Like I said, if you want to season it with some salt and pepper, Asian seasoning, you can totally do that. I am keeping it super easy peasy right now. I'm gonna snip this one up. And if you are a person who likes to meal prep and cook all of your chicken at once, this is a great way to do that. You don't even have to go through this step. So cook it all at once, and then very, very easy. Throw your already cooked chicken right in there. Just give it a quick reheat, and you are set. So we like to do that sometimes at the beginning of the week, just to have everything finished for salads, different recipes, because who wants to be cooking when it's hot out, right? Heck no. Okay, I'm going to dump out these noodles because the time has passed. We've got the colander here. If you've never seen these before, they fit fantastically into the stainless mixing bowls. They fit one in each one, and they're so nice. So if you're using those, I am actually not today. You just give this a quick little dump. Have to rinse this with some cold water. Okay, so that is just about done. I'm going to snip this chicken up just a little bit more. Nobody needs any sort of chicken disease tonight, right? Nobody needs food poisoning. It's a real showstopper, right? And just snip, snip, snip. So let's talk about this Rock Talk over here. So if you've never seen the Rock Talk, this is one of the most versatile pieces you will ever find or have in your kitchen, okay? So love, love, love that. Let me tell you everything that it has, and you're gonna be like, oh my word, I need to have that. So let's talk about this Rock Talk. So like I said, it's the most versatile piece you'll ever have. It goes on like every single heating source known to man. In your microwave, on top of your stove, in the oven, under the broiler. We also have the slow cooker stand for it. It goes on the grill. You can throw it in the campfire, like on a tripod. It is safe up to like 700 or something ridiculous degrees. I don't know what people are cooking at that temperature, but you can totally do it. If you know something that you can cook at that temperature, you totally need to fill me in because I'm clueless, all right? I can barely deal with like 400. Okay, so it goes absolutely everywhere, but I love that it's not going to get thermal shock. So if you have it stored in your fridge and you put it into a hot oven, it's not going to snap. You can put it in the freezer. To tell you the truth, I never throw mine in the freezer. I do freeze sometimes the large roll stone just because we like to make cold stone ice cream on it. Super fun. Rolled ice cream is expensive. Do it yourself at home, right? It's a fun activity for the kids. Who doesn't love ice cream, right? Okay, so let me give this another flip here. The chicken is going to be done shortly. And here's all that we're going to do with this. As soon as this is finished, we're going to be adding in this sauce that I made. Let me just cut this just a teeny bit smaller. You know, if you wanted to cut your chicken up smaller before you cook it, you totally can. I usually like getting it browned a little bit first, just so you don't need to worry about it. So here's the rest of the story, okay? Because it's not going to take long, but I'm not going to keep you on here to make the chicken, to watch the chicken cook. So once that chicken is come on, and what's going on? Okay, my internet was weird. So once the chicken is completely browned, internal temperature at 165, don't need anybody to be getting sick. We're going to pour this pad thai seasoning and sauce on, and then just throw the noodles in. And that is it. Sprinkle on some of those peanuts if you want. You don't have to, especially if you have a peanut allergy. And also you could throw in like some green peppers or bell peppers, also some cilantro or lime or whatever else. There are lots of different ideas on the back here that you can use. But seriously, if you've never tried one of these, but you love Thai, you need to hook yourself up, okay? So I will post a picture so you can see what it looks like when it's all finished. But if you're looking to try something delightful and new, this is it. And it's super, super fast. So you have a great night. Happy eating. Bye-bye, guys.